Hey guys, welcome back. Did you know, unlike other monsters, zombies actually have a grounding in reality? Way back when, slave masters used to take their slaves, fill them full of drugs, frying their brains, performing a ritual on them where they'd bury them under the ground. Then, if they actually survived, they would dig themselves back up from their shallow grave and be put back to work now completely brain dead but complicit. The idea of today's pitch is a zombie themed. It's based around a joke. The idea is to try and get some of these cool stunt ideas with being able to bury individuals so they could dig their way out of the soil, some rain effects, some really cool looking makeup to be done. So I'm going to talk through the pitch here. I'll be displaying the pictures, but I have my storyboards here. We start out, we're at a funeral, people grieving over a body that's in the coffin. Then we jump over to an older man who's talking to the mortician, a priest, whoever you talk to when you're getting ready to die, and basically setting up his requests for when he dies. We'll be talking scene back and forth between the two characters, the old man and priest, mortician. So he tells his request. Effectively, he wants to be buried with a hand puppet. Why, he's asked? Well, because he believes when the zombie apocalypse occurs, he wants... Well, that's the punchline. Let's not get there yet. We jump out as the old man started to explain. We have a person who's mourning at a grave. As he's sitting there, giving his condolences or so. It's the clouds have started to come over and it starts to rain. Just then a hand busts out of the soil, scaring the ever-living crap out of him. Flowers scattering everywhere. So a nice little scare just as the hand jumps up. We jump to another person crawling out of the ground in a creepy manner, getting their hand contorted as they come up out of the soil. Got a nice rain going on. A few tombstones. Had the potential idea. We have a maggot-faced zombie, someone who's been getting eaten and all that stuff still on them as they come out trying to kill people. I'm a cop who's involved, firing back, and he gets pushed back by the other zombie, which then leads to a nice tracking shot, either coming down from high to low to reveal our finale here, or coming in from maybe like left to right, where she pushes the cop down behind the tombstone, where we have a bunch of other zombies in the background walking around. She starts tearing him limb from limb, limbs flying around, blood splatter, and boom, up busts our punchline that the guy wanted his hand puppet, so he had the best entrance of other zombies. So it's a silly take. There are some cool things that can be done in there with like a false floor, allow people to come up out of the ground, which is always a really cool trick, ranging from just the hand to an entire body coming up out of the ground, which is the big trick that would be performed in this one, as well as making the rain effect. Yeah, stuff bringing in an actual rain machine. Those things cost a fortune. I have come up with a technique prior, especially when we're in closer proximity to rain, practically, and then also with adding digital rain. So therefore you can fill out the scene with a digital, but practically over the actual person. So there's some real interaction going on there. It's a cool little trick to be done. Yeah, so the goal here is to try a few unique cinematic tricks, elevate the joke, amp it up and be more fulfilling, making it more visually delectable, something that would sweep you up and just hit you in the face with the punchline at the end. If you made it this far, thank you very much. Please leave a comment if you'd like to see this concept come to life and actually be turned into a short film. Over here, got another pitch or an actual finished short film if that's something you're more interested in. Thanks again for hanging around. If you'd like me to make this thing, leave a comment, leave likes. There is a chance we could make this happen.